Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are not going to do top 3 terrible 3 this week. We decided to do something a little different. So you all know that when I do top 3 terrible 3, I am in collab with GlamourGossip with Angel. So she ended up getting a coupon in her email, and basically what it was that you send it to somebody and they get $5 off. Once they purchase something using that coupon, then it goes back to the original person and they get $5 off. So what we ended up doing is she sent me the coupon and we decided we were going to buy palettes. So once we bought the palette, we were going to do an eye look for you guys, and obviously we have different palettes, so you're going to have different points of view, different options, and this, that, and the other. So now that was a rather long introduction, I got the, ooh, that's kind of got like a spot on it, don't it, from the camera. I got the 28 neutral palette, and it's got 28 neutral shadows. Set you there. And it looks like this. Now, to me, that looks like a Morphe palette. But, yeah, I mean, I've never had a Morphe palette, so I can't compare it or anything. But, it also came, evidently, when you purchase something from Coastal Scents, they give you a sampler pack. So, I got the Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky Palette Sampler. Looks like this. And I guess because it's like a sheen over the box, my camera's not liking it. So, let's see. And I would definitely use these. I'm not gonna lie. They're all like neutral shades for me anyway. I could make a look out of that. I probably need to throw a matte shade in there or two, but I like this. That's cool. I mean, some do give you samples, but it's not necessarily, could grab it, like this. It's small, and you know, it's always got a cream in there, and it's just like, you know, they don't give you enough to really try it out, if you know what I mean. So, by looking at this palette looks amazing. Now, for me, I don't know if you could tell, but I have definitely been dipping and dabbing in this, just because I absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be kind of a two-parter in the same video. So I'm gonna like leave like timestamps on the bottom of the video so you can skip and see what you want to. The first part, obviously, besides my long introduction, I'm gonna do swatches of the palette. So if you don't want to see that, then I will leave a timestamp, you know, on where to get to the eye tutorial, because we decided we weren't going to do a full face, that we were just going to do an eye tutorial. So if you're interested in just the tutorial, I'm going to have a timestamp for you to go and, you know, just watch the tutorial. Okay, give me a second. I need to get my trusty little makeup wipes here, and I will swatch these for you. Oh, come on. There we go. Don't you all know, like, when you open up a new pack of wipes, like, the first one's always the hardest one to get out? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I'm going to take my lipstick swatch off. Alright, so, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down each and every row, or column, and give you the swatches. I've actually tried to do this video more than once, and then when I kept, you know, dipping and dabbing, trying to find a nice eye look for you guys, I couldn't make up my mind. And asking your husband, that's just not necessarily a good idea. Well, I mean, it depends on your husband. Mine is like, baby, you look better with nothing on your face. No makeup. You don't need any makeup. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has a husband that does that. I think he does it thinking I'm not going to buy makeup. Well, he's got another thing coming, because I like my makeup, and that ain't going nowhere. I didn't think I would like makeup as much when I started a YouTube channel. Just like if you work fast food. If you start eating it and you work there, you're just not going to like it anymore. That never worked for me. I worked for a pizza place. I always brought pizza home. I don't know. But anyway, these are what the swatches look like. I have the first one here, which is a light shade. It's more of a champagne-y shade without like the shimmer and the glitter. And then the next one you got is a very light champagne-y shade, but more of a peach tone to it. I don't know if my camera's picking all these up. Granted, they are very light. The next one is a matte, light peachy cream shade. And then this one's just peachy. I love this color. It's very pretty. It is mostly matte, but it does have a little bit of shimmer. Okay, the next one, most of these look matte. So we'll just go back and forth between my hands. But anyway, I was actually really excited to do this video and kind of explore Coastal Scents, because to be honest, I never bought anything from Coastal Scents, actually like from their website. I actually ordered the 3 revealed palettes online through eBay, and I got a really good deal on all 3. So I was just kind of like, okay. And I do like those, but I've never actually gotten like a palette like this. So I thought I would try it out. Okay, so the first 2 do have a sheen. The other 2 you can barely see. Let me see if I can get a little bit of color. That row is really like light. So these may not come up on camera. Okay, so we'll start from the bottom because I have like 2. There's one right here, and that is like a muted, like a really like muted gray color. The next one is, it's like a cream shade but lighter. The next one is more a light, very, very, I don't know how to really describe that. Almost like an ivory shade, I would definitely say. And then this one, you can see this is definitely a really good crease shade. I do like this one. And that one has a light sheen, but, well, I guess the camera's pricking it up a little bit heavier. But I like the shade. The next one, we're getting into colors. And just by swatching now, I feel like I want to do another look than what I have planned out. So the way I see it, I'm probably just going to end up winging it. Oh my goodness. You know, these things are supposed to be planned. I don't know. Sometimes I'm really spontaneous with things. It just depends. Ooh, that's a really pretty brown. This whole row is just like transition colors for me. Okay, now we're going into this hot pink looking color. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow, that's really pretty too. Okay, and the next shade is this, like almost like a mid-tone brown. Ooh. Okay, so these are the next swatches. So this one here, this is definitely a brown shade. It does have, like all of these do have some shimmer, except for the next one I'm going to show you. It's more of a shimmery sheen. Like you can't tell that there is no glitter in these. It really is just like a pearlescent. Is that the way you could describe that? And then this one right here, this is it's like the same color but matte. And then you got this pretty pink shade. I'm absolutely in love with that. That one looks like it does. I don't know if it's maybe my hands or some of the other shades, but this is definitely a pearly, sheeny color. There is no glitter. This one here is definitely a mid-tone brown, almost like a peachy looking brown, to be honest with you, with a light sheen. I do like those too. Alright, now these next 2 columns I've been dipping and dabbing the most in. So we'll get into that. So, but after I got into this palette, I already have a cart full of items I would like to get from them. Alrighty. So this is the next one. This is definitely more your muted purples and browns. So this one right here is a purple shade, or not even really. It's like a purplish pink shade with a sheen to it. It's really pretty. This one here is a brown shade with some gold, not, what do you say, gold or yellow glitter into it. But yeah, we'll talk about the glitter shades in a minute. And then this one is a matte, and it's a nice mid-tone brown, really good for transition colors. And then this one right here is like a peachy purpley light shade. This one also is matte, so that's what that looks like. And I do like these colors, I really do. So if you're definitely looking for a neutral palette but don't want to spend an arm and 6 legs, this would definitely do it for you. So, okay, dry my hands off. Okay, next one, here we go. This one's really pretty. I like that shade. And this one, can you tell I just have fun doing all this? I mean, when I used to work at Macy's, we didn't really swatch a lot of colors, but we did do a lot of tutorials on, you know, people. We'd bring people in, you know, and, you know, show them, be like, hey, this is what we're doing, you know, or doing like a free makeover when you purchase a certain amount of stuff. Okay. So here's my next row. Or column. I really actually love these. These are all shimmer except for the second one. This one here is like a reddish brown with some glitter. This has got some like yellow and green glitter in it. It's really pretty. The second one, like I said, is a matte, and it is like an orangey brown almost. And then the third one is a nice darker brown. I'm picking up glitter, but I can't really tell you. I think it's like a little bit of red. I could be wrong, but this is also really a really pretty color. The next one is like a purpley brown. It's actually really pretty, and it has a very, very subtle sheen to it, but that's about it. I do love these two columns most out of this palette, but that's just me. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next one. That's really pretty. Okay, that one came off a little powdered, but hey, there's still a lot of pigment. Can't complain there. Okay, so these are the next shades. So it looks like you have 3 sheen and 1 matte. Okay, so this one here, I'm trying to look in my mirror. This one's almost like a champagne shade, very pretty. This one here is like a golden shade. Like I said, those two are definitely, you know, a sheen. Those don't really have any glitter in them. This one here, this one came off a little powdery when I swatched it, but it is a really pretty color. It's almost like a reddish purple brownie kind of shade, and it's really pretty. And that one is actually matte, and the one below it is got a little bit of a sheen, but not very much. And this one is a brown, like almost a darker brown, but not fully. He's just like there in the middle. But these are also very, very pretty shades. Okay, so now we are on to our last one, and then we will move on to the tutorial. Okay, now these are the darker of the bunch, so let's see. Wow. Ooh-wee. That's a really pretty transition shade. I think that might be a little bit dark for me though. Alrighty. These are the last shades. Like I said, these are definitely the darkest. The first shade is a black, and it's got some flecks of glitter. There's some green, there's some gold. That's actually a really pretty shade. This one here, this one is a darker brown, obviously, with also some glitter. Looks like that it has some gold, some green, and some red glitter flecks in that one. And then the next one is more matte. And it's a nice, pretty crease shade. I almost think that would be a little too dark for me. So somebody who's more medium skin tone, that would work for quite well. And then the bottom one is a dark brown with some red and some gold glitter flecks in it. So there you go. Those are all the swatches out of this palette. So next we are moving on to the tutorial. So give me just a second and we will go right into it. And get on with the tutorial. I'm going to try and zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see. Good Lord. Okay, we're going to try and work with this because I'm trying to see if I can see, because I have my camera behind me. So if I start moving down, don't think anything bad. It's just because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I did go ahead and prime my eyes, and I did use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Looks like this. Pretty sure everybody and their mother has seen something like that. Obviously my lips are already done. The only thing I used was the Italia Deluxe lip liner in Dusty Rose. Looks like this. Color's very pretty. And then I topped it off, and I did fill my lips with this, and then I topped it off with the Plump Potion from Physicians Formula. Okay, even though that wasn't, you know, an eye tutorial here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start with my flat shader brush from, or a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. It looks like this, and I'm basically just going to go over my primer, make sure everything's set and I have an even base to work with. I know this has nothing to do with makeup. I found my new, to me it's almost, I've never tried crack, so please don't think that. I found a new crack, something that I absolutely love doing. I didn't realize, you know, laser pointers were a thing for cats. And my husband bought me one because I'm here all day with 2 cats and 3 dogs, and my husband is working. So, yeah. I put the batteries in it and I had a blast. Yeah, I might do a video on that. That was hilarious. So I use this bottom shade here. It's just a white, you know, shade, almost kind of like nylon without the, you know, the glitter and the sheen, to cover my base on top of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. The next thing I'm going to go in with is a fluffy crease brush. And I'm going in with this light peachy shade here, which in the camera makes it look really orange. Or at least that's what I'm getting out of it. But it's really like a light peachy shade. Almost like, oh god, Makeup Geek's got one and I can't think of what. Peach Smoothie. There you go. That's what it's, you know, called. But, you know, I'm just going to basically, you know, throw it in my, well, not literally throw it, but I'm going back and forth in my crease with this color. And it does look like Peach Smoothie, to be honest with you. And if any of you guys have one of these palettes, let me know if you can take the pans out of these and they tell you what the names of the shadows are. Because I went back onto the Coastal Scents website. I was actually going to make my own palette, and I noticed that they didn't have the colors listed. So I don't know if they're like specific shades or if they don't have any names. They were just for that palette. So let me know if you know. Okay, next one. The sad part is I went and like swatched the shades I wanted to use. Yes, I'm definitely winging it. Let's see. We'll go ahead. I don't know why I'm doing What was that shade? Huh! That's gonna be fun. Alright, that's good. Whatever. Like I said, I am winging it. And don't mind. Look at all that powder coming out of this brush. Good Lord. Clean it off a little bit. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and dabble into this pretty shade here. It's really pretty. Okay, now, okay, it is this one. I guess that's what happens when you try and wing it, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid. And I'm basically just tapping it in. Alrighty, and I'm going to go back into my crease shade, which is that peachy color. Ooh, shizer, I almost dropped my brush. And just blend it. Alrighty. Okay, so my next shade, I'm going to go in with this brown, and it does have some glitter. I didn't find a nice matte brown that I liked, so yeah, this one's just going to have glitter. Which one did I end up? Yeah, it's this one. And I'm going in, they called it a blending eye brush. It's by e.l.f. It's actually from their $1 line. So I'm basically just going to kind of dab it in my outer V and slowly start moving it in. Then I'm going to go back with my fluffy crease brush with nothing on it and just kind of blend, blend, blend. I do believe that's what Jaclyn Hill always said. Blend, blend, blend. And I know Laura Lee does that too. Alrighty, now I'm going to work on the other side, and I've noticed that I do better with my left side than I do my right. I don't know why. I don't know, it's probably the fact that I'm a left-hander, but it's okay. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not really a good multitasker. So that's kind of why I get quiet. I'm over here trying to make sure this looks halfway decent for a video. I think I might have overdid it with brown, but it's okay. I can fix it. Hopefully I can fix it. Alright. Let's see. Alright, the next shade I'm going to use, I gotta figure out which one it was, to be honest with you. It's nice, pretty. No, it's not that one. No. Okay, we'll go with this one. And I am now using, I just noticed like halfway through this video that, you know, I haven't been showing you the shades. going in with this one, it's going to be for my inner corners and my brow bone shade. And I did wet my brush a little bit, just so no fallout. And I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and do one of those. I know a lot of people use concealer, but because of all the face products I end up putting on my face, I try and not use it to do this. And it kind of gives you your own little wing look without using eyeliner. Because I'm not going to lie, me and wing liner just don't mix. I've tried liquid, I've tried pencil, I've tried anything and everything, and I just can't get it to work. And now I need my sharpener. And if anybody wants a really good drugstore sharpener, Revlon makes an amazing one. And I think I maybe paid $5 for it, maybe. Very good sharpener. And they have two sides where you can do big pencils like this or small ones. And they even come with this little gizmo here that actually will fit in case you have a slightly large pencil but not as big. Absolutely love that thing. Now what I'm going to do, this is the Milani Shadow Eyes in Brown Deluxe, and that's what it looks like. I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up, just for the simple fact I'm zoomed in quite a bit. But what I'm going to do with this, I am going to tightline, and I'm going to use it in my waterline. So I'm going to move my camera for a minute, or my mirror for a minute, and I'm going to tightline. And if you're a contact lens wearer, just beware that you can get this stuff all over your contact lens, which I just did. But I'll clean it off, it's okay. Alrighty. Be careful with these. It seems like you'll go and put it, on and it'll pop off. Alright, last step for this eye tutorial is going to be my mascara. And obviously, if you've watched my videos, you know for a fact this is my new Holy Grail mascara. Absolutely love this. This is the Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect, and it definitely gives it to you. I'm going to tell you that.
I think I'm gonna leave. I just had that one drink, and we've all gotta be up early.
Alrighty, looks like this is pretty much done. Except for a little cleanup with some mascara, and then that will be it. Now here's one trick for removing mascara when it gets underneath your eyes. and over your eyes is you wait for the mascara to dry, and then you go in and lightly remove it, and it comes off just like that. You may take off a little eyeshadow, but that's about it. I'm gonna zoom you guys back out, and that's pretty much the eye look. Like, there's really nothing to it. The only trick I would ever give anybody, and I learned this off YouTube, so I can't take credit for it, blend your eyeshadow. I'm not even joking. That was probably my biggest thing in high school, but at that time I really didn't care, so I just kind of put it on. Like, I was into dark brown and maybe, you know, a little bit of light, not very much, and like heavy eyeliner. The only time I think I didn't wear that was for my graduation. But that's about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you would like me to try, or any different kind of tutorial or anything of that nature. If you think that I need some tips and tricks, then leave them in the comments below, because let me tell you, a girl can never have too many tips and tricks when it comes to makeup. So, thank you for holding in with me for as long as this video was. I appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.